Hey folks, this is Matt once again, and it's become that time. The my top 18. Why 18? Just because. Didn't want to do top 10, didn't want to do top 20, so just did top 18. Why not? And my least favorite films of 2012. Now, right off the bat, this is my list. If you disagree, that's fine. If you really disagree, that's fine. Don't get pissed, because it's my opinion. I'm not saying these are the God-honest truth. These are the God-honest answers. This is the shit that's real. This is the shit that's fucking Moses put on the damn tablets. That's why there were 15 commandments, and these are the 5. One of them is, you must listen to me. Okay, it's just my simple list. And I don't know, I didn't know how I was going to do this because I have the 15-minute limit because the director flagged my account because of a movie I did a review on that. Um, but I didn't know if I was just going to say it real quickly in 15 minutes, but I said, fuck it. I'm just going to do this video. And however long it is, I'll just cut it into parts. Because that's just how it is. So once again, it's my opinion. You don't disagree with me at times, I guarantee it. That's fine. I can tell you, there's shitloads that you don't disagree with me. That's fine. That's why it's my list. It's not yours. Right off the bat, number 18, I'm already going to get people pissed. And yes, number 18, well, that's why it's not number 1. It's down at the last. Number 18 was a film that really disappointed me. And that is Expendables 2. You said you didn't hate it. Yes, I know what I said. Its review is still up. My friend asked me when I got home from the theater seeing this film, did you have a good time? And I'm like, I don't know. And I saw it again because someone got me as a gift. You saw an update where I had the Blu-ray. A relative of mine got me that for a gift because they knew I loved the first one. And I saw the Expendables 2 again, and I'm sorry. It pisses me off too much. It really does. Good things, one, no shaky cam. Give credit to that. Two, Van Damme. Van Damme in this movie, I would say, is better than, say, Steven Seagal in Machete, or as I call it, Machete. Hate that movie. Because it was too damn political bullshit and not enough fun. But Van Damme, okay, so Van Damme, for when he's there, is good. I liked the little bit in the church with Jason Statham fucking people up. Uh, I like the line "Rest in pieces." Seeing it again, okay. Didn't like some of the CGI shit, but and I like some of the scenes in the airport. The airport scene with Chuck Norris blasting some folks, Arnold, Bruce, and Sly together blasting some folks. But that's not enough for me. I'm sorry, that is not enough for me. You didn't call me greedy. You didn't call me selfish. Fuck it. If I'm paying a ticket, then I'm going to be selfish. And I did pay a ticket. I saw this in the theater, and I got pissed in the theater, and I wanted my money back. But I didn't do it because I don't do that. Because it just seems wrong. It's just like, well, you could have not seen it. But where to start? The opening action scene to me is lame. Lame. It's a lame action scene. What's so great about them? They drive in. Here's a 50 caliber. I saw this shit better in Rambo 4. I saw this movie in the theater, folks. That movie kicked fucking ass in the theater. Loved it in the theater. It was a great theater experience. Hell, I even saw Die Hard 4, the PG-13 version, Live Free or Die Hard in the theater, and I had a blast. First Expendables, I had a blast. This one, I didn't. I know throughout, I was so off and on, I shit on the film, and I piss a guy off by doing that. Did God go to war, he said, just because I was giving an opinion. Because I'm like, I don't really like, what's going on, what I've heard. I guess for good reason. In my opinion, the opening action scene. They drive in. Jay Lee has a decent fight. They rescue Arnold, who disappears to the third act. They drive off. They have a scene that I saw in Crank and The Losers. I'll admit, I like The Losers even better than Expendables 2. I'm sorry. Oh, it's PG. You know what? PG-13R. I was wrong. Although I guarantee I'll complain about it again, but I prefer movies R-rated, but this was R and it didn't really matter to me. But I like Taken and Die Hard 4, and those are PG-13, so I was wrong. What can I say? I was wrong. I'm man enough to admit I was wrong. Fuck. I still prefer R-rated movies, but yeah, I mean, I saw that shit in The Loser with the Stallone doing this and this with the sniper, and I'm like, okay, Jason Statham, you mind telling him, buddy, I did that in Crank, you stole my shit. Like, seriously, can you not think of anything else? I've seen tons of action movies. Just because it's bigger doesn't mean it's better. The first film, it was shorter, but it made more of an impact for me. How? How about, for instance, warning shot, blows a guy's body in half. A little low. And a piece of humor that I actually thought worked. Didn't a text. What now? Say what? It was shorter, but it just had more of a memorableness to me. Here, it was just them driving in. Arnold disappears. They drive out. That's it. The rest of it, I saw it again. It didn't really leave me with anything. I felt nothing. I wasn't pumped. I didn't get my adrenaline pumping. Just did nothing for me. And then you have, after that, I understand Chuck Norris didn't want swearing, but tough. TV. Film some shit for unrated DVD. Oh, they will. When? I don't think they're ever going to have an unrated DVD. If they do, alright, I'll see it. But at least Die Hard 4, they even did that. But even, like I said, PG-13 Die Hard, I enjoyed. So I bring that up because I know people like talk about the rating thing and stuff. But it wasn't just that. It wasn't just that. It really wasn't. It's just, after that action scene, which I thought was pretty lame, then Jet Li disappears for the rest of the movie. And really, to be honest, I have to wonder, maybe it's because they didn't really write him much of a part in the first film. That's something about the first film. I wanted more Jet Li. I'm like, then write him a good part. Don't put shit with Liam Hemsworth and some Asian chick. Write a better part for Jet Li. Write a better part for Jet Li. Give him some backstory. Give him some shit to do. Write him a good part. If you write him a good part, I'm sure he will stay. I'd rather you guys take the time to write Jet Li a good part than give it to fucking Liam Hemsworth from 100 Pain in My Ass, and some Asian chick trying to do her best impression of Cole Bao and failing. So again, what do you get after the action scene? You get them drinking, and Dolph Lundgren, I hate what they did with his character. It really pisses me off. You're a fanboy. Then yes, I'm a fanboy. What do you want to see about it? That's what the whole point of the video is about. Me being butthurt. That's why it's called least favorite. Worst. Whatever the fuck you want to call it. It's just, In the first film, Dolph Lundgren's character was dangerous. He was crazy. He was, on drugs. You didn't know anything about him. He was kind of like, a little bit of the Andrew Scott from Universal Soldier, but he's dangerous. And, I mean, hell, he kicked Jet Li's ass in the first film, somehow. He was a dangerous guy. He had more memorable stuff to do and to say. Warning shot, a little low, hello karma. I'm talking about also the director's cut that I saw too. Because I have both it's theatrical and the extended cut. The extended cut, the fight scene between Jet Li and Dolph is really good. Here, what does he have? He's a drunk. He snores. He acts like an idiot. He's talking about whale ass. He tries to do something good with, oh, well, Dolph Lundgren in real life had a degree. We're going to use that. For what? For a shitty joke where he tries to help out and it fails. Because he's an idiot. I know there's talk of Expendables 3. Until it comes out, I'm not going to hold my breath. So saying that, and I'm not counting Universal Soldier Day of Reckoning that's coming out. But this could be the last time Dolph Lundgren's on the big screen. Because who knows what happens between now and if Expendables 3 does happen. I know there's talk. Who knows what happens? Unfortunately, we can't tell the future. We never know what could happen. Dolph Lundgren, this could be the last time he's in the theater. This is fucking, the guy from My Come in Peace. This is the Punisher. This is Spetsnaz. This is Gunner from Men of War. Because that was character's name, Men of War, Gunner. This is a guy from Men of War, I Come in Peace. This is the Punisher. The Punisher I grew up with. This is the guy from I Come in Peace who said, "Hey, you rest in peace, asshole." This is Spetsnaz. Red Scorpion. And now, the last time I see him in a theater, he's a fucking joke that has no memorable scenes of action? Name a memorable scene of action. Oh, he threw a guy. What, in a blink of an eye? Like, you blinked and you missed him throwing a guy. Some random guy. They turned his character was dangerous, also kind of funny, but also in a good Andrew Scott way. Here, it's him being drunk and talking about eating whale ass. Yeah, that's why I watch Dolph stuff, so he can talk about eating whale ass. And does nothing in the action department. Just forgettable shit. I've seen him do better shit in direct-to-DVD stuff. That's not right, to my opinion. That's sad. You can't tell me he didn't. They did. It's just, he's the butt of everybody's jokes. I mean, you took a character that was interesting and had he's on their side, now he's not, but then at the end he is, and, he's a little bit crazy, and now he's just like a drunk, and what? What? So the way they handled Dolphin's character, I thought was pitiful. You took a really cool character in the first film. He was memorable in the first film, and here, name one memorable action scene. I mean, it is an action movie. Name one scene where he wasn't the butt of someone's joke. He does something and it fails. He gets drunk. He snores. He's talking about whale ass. That's the most memorable part of Dolphin the second film. Talking about whale ass. Eating whale ass. And Chinese food. Wow. Seriously? The guy from I Come in Peace? The Punisher himself? Men of War? Red Scorpion? Showdown Little Tokyo? Seriously? This could be the last time we see him in the theater. And that's how... Unless there is another one. Again, I know there's talks, but who knows? And then what? There's Bruce Willis. What is that with Bruce Willis's character? He's evil in the first one. He's kind of evil, but then not anymore. Wasn't he supposed to be a supervillain? Weren't they talking about Stallone's like, oh, I want Bruce Willis for a supervillain. Now all of a sudden he's like, does a 180. Like one little speech Stallone gives, and all of a sudden now he's helping up the Expendables. And I'm like, I thought you were the bad guy, Bruce. Now you're not the bad guy? I thought it would have been more interesting if Arnold and Bruce were the bad guys, as well as Van Damme. So you get, like, oh my god, this is two big teams going